Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, and welcome to the Ixalan League video. We're going to go over everything about the league since people have had questions. This will clear them all up. So, the league for Ixalan started October 2nd. It runs for 4 consecutive weeks, alright? Now, in terms of what it costs to enter, that's going to be up to the given store that you go to. How it works is you go in, you join the league, you get 3 booster packs, you get the special box, so you'll get a box like this. It's got a league indicator on it and everything. It's very nice, actually. I really like this one in particular. Very colorful. And you'll get a match card to keep track of your matches when you play. What you do is you take those 3 booster packs, you open them, you build a 30 card deck. You will not be having a sideboard or anything like that because the matches are only 1 game. So you're going to be playing 1 game matches against people. And what you want to do is space them. You don't want to play against the same person multiple times in a row. You want to be playing against different people. But other than that, there's no tournament structure. There's no structured pairings or anything of that nature. There's no limit to the number of matches that you can play. And there will be a scheduled league day. And that day is like the main league day. You can play league whenever you want. Like you can play pickup games in the middle of like tournaments if you have some extra time between rounds or something like that. And obviously on league day as well. But league day will be when you can get the extra packs for the league. And how you get the extra packs works in a couple of ways. First of all, once a week you're allowed to add 1 pack to your pool. So that happens then. And as well, every time you lose 3 games, so once you've lost 3 games, not in a row, but 3 games overall, you're allowed to get another booster pack. And each time you lose 3 games, you can do that as well. If someone joins the league late, they can buy packs to catch up to the point where they were, basically, like where everyone is. So if you're in the 3rd week, you can buy extra packs until you're caught up to everybody in the 3rd week. So it's a good system in terms of if your pool isn't that strong and you keep losing, you're allowed to add a little bit more and go forward that way. So on top of the boxes, what happens is at the end of the league, at the end of the month, there are promos that are given out. And these promos, instead of being given out to people with the best records, they're actually supposed to be given out to people who play the most number of games. Now, there may be a bit of discretion on the store's part. I'm not 100% sure on that, so they may have the ability to change the factors they're giving them out on. But from the documentation provided, and online as well, Wizards is indicating that they want them to be given out as participation prizes for people who have played a lot of games. Basically, 10 or more league games is what you're looking for in terms of getting one of these promos. The people who are most into the league. So, in terms of who the league's aimed at, it's for beginners, people who are new to the game, and intermediate level players who aren't comfortable yet going to all the FNMs and the GPs and all that. This is the mid-level event where it's kind of a comfortable sort of, because there's no full-on prize that you're striving to win by winning as many games as you can, it keeps it more casual. It's not structured like a tournament. Everybody has access to the same cards roughly because you're all getting 3 booster packs. I mean, there is the variance of the booster packs, but it's not like you're all going out buying singles and competing with whoever can build the better deck that way. The promo comes from playing more Magic and not winning. So it's just to help people get acclimated to playing Magic against people. It's very, very casual. It doesn't even involve sideboards. So it's great for people who are just starting out before they get fully engaged into the game. You get to choose who you play against to a degree as well because it's not structured pairings, right? So if there's somebody that you really don't like at the store or somebody who is intimidating or just unpleasant, you don't necessarily have to play against them. So that is a nice little bonus. The less stakes equals less competitive too. So even the people who are more dickish, if they've joined the league, they're probably looking for a league experience, so they're not too likely to be too awful. So it's more of a chill, friendly kind of setup, which I really like. And basically, that covers essentially everything there is to know about the league. It's really simple. It really just boils down to grab yourself 3 booster packs, a box, and play some games with a little 30 card deck. Super, super simple, right? And in some cases, I mean, if the store in your area is, if it's in a big area where there's a lot of people who want to play in the league, you're going to have limited supplies of these. But in some cases, the stores are going to be smaller, and there wouldn't be enough people interested in the league to the point where you could literally just go, hey, can I buy 3 boosters, join the league, and I may not be able to show up for league days or play any league games. Is that going to be a problem for the league or any of the league players? And if there's like, let's say a store gets 32 of these, and you've only got 10 or 12 people coming out for a league, you got an extra 20 of these boxes, then the store is likely going to be like, you know what, sure, no problem. Get in on the league. If you can't come and play, no worries. And then basically you've just bought 3 boosters or whatever the cost was to get in, and you get yourself this dope box. I mean, I may just be pimping the box out because of how much I particularly like it. I really like the color green. And I like the fact, too, they write League on the side, which has a nice little added benefit that you don't think about at first. But anybody who has this box who brings it with them, and they're nice, rugged, strong boxes for beginners as well. I do like strong card boxes. So if you're sitting there, and let's say you're new and you come in and you just like, I've never been to this store before, and you go, hey, I want to join the League. And you buy yourself a League box. And then you go to the back, and you notice this is the only way to get this box, and it's very distinctive. So you notice this box just sitting out there. Some guy over at the table has a League box. Another guy has. So you know who to even go up and approach and say, hey, are you in the League? Like, do you want to play? And it will ease that barrier to talking to people, because I know a lot of people are uncomfortable starting conversations. So that is also a nice little benefit. So overall, I really like the Ixalan League. It's going to run for a month. It just started October 2nd, so there's plenty of time to get in. We're still in the first week, obviously. So my recommendation is, if you want to give it a shot, go for it. It's a couple boosters. It's a lot of fun in terms of just building. Like, how often do you ever build a 30-card deck out of a 45-card pool, right? That's pretty tight. And then it'll grow, and it will also make the experience of opening boosters wildly different for you, because you will find that when you're opening it, you can't get the same experience when you have a draft or sealed pool, because it's not a continuous experience, right? You just have that one short burst of excitement in the event and then you're done. But the League is kind of a sustained thing where you can get your starting deck and you can watch it grow in power. You can be like, oh my god, look, I can put these extra cards in and my deck's that much stronger. It's just, it will make opening those boosters feel more significant as well, which is a nice feeling. And we all love to feel nice when opening boosters. Not like earlier today when I opened that Modern Masters booster. Jesus Christ, that was bad. So, that wraps up the information about the Ixalan League. If you have any questions, if you think there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments, because it's not like, it seems like the League information, it's not exactly the same across the documentation sent to the store, what they have on the website, and what people understand. So it seems to me like League is one of the least understood events of everything Wizards is running currently. So we will clear that up. Let me know if I missed anything. Thanks for coming by. See you next time!
Together, we are the sixth color of magic.